Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our second lesson, Unit 5, Tourism and International Development. My name is Anjum Satar. My email address is anjum@ukversity.co.uk. Please, if you have any question, just drop me email. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So we'll start. Before starting today's lesson, we'll recap what we learned in our previous lessons. So we'll discuss, what we learned. Anything we remember from previous lesson?
We looked at some theories, some approach theories for international development.
Yes, so we discussed different sort of theories. Under international development, we discuss international development. Theoretical approaches we discuss. We discuss differentiate the status of developing countries using theories of international development. And today we'll move forward and we'll discuss understand role of institution in international development. So we'll discuss different institution and their roles.
Okay.
So that will be key focus. So we have 3 learning outcomes. Describe the role of international development. Describe development institution at local, national, and international level. And explain the role of NGOs in international development. So what is meant by local, national, and international? Itself is a local mean local, yes, in certain city, in certain region.
Sure.
National is within a country, and international throughout the world are in few countries. Yes, global is throughout the world. International mean is more than one country.
Right.
And what is the NGO?
NGO is a non-profit government organization.
Yes, non-government organization. Their main purpose to be different projects like schools, like hospitalities, like linking, arranging different events. All these are NGOs, yes? So a lot of local NGOs, non-governmental organization, which is not purpose to earn the profit, but always purpose to help. So they have a huge role in international development as well. So we have few inductive contents being given. We discussed some dependency theory development. We discussed all these theory yesterday. So today we'll go through the role of international organization in development, role of relationship between tourism and sustainable development. We discussed yesterday a bit, So today our discussion will be focused because it's quite mixed and quite, we can look around in a very broad perspective, but we'll try to be narrowed down to which will key focus in our lesson. Huh?
Yep.
Okay. So first as our learning outcome is the role of institution in international development. What is meant by institution? Institutions are the set of rules. Yes, those have a rules. Those have a structure development. Just they are structures, any aspect of social interaction that can be organization. They will be governed, for example, who get what and how from development.
Right.
It is important to get the rules, the institution right. And it is also important to reconcile or recognize, yes, that what is the right will be contested. Yes. So promoting, promoting fair wages, for suppose, yes. That can be in those perspectives. So both form of institutional development are significant for development. So institutional development as interventions, as a process of consciously and deliberately seeking to establish rules and promote development. So the rule is a key thing. Yes. So different rules, we can say ethical rules, yes. Ethics come principle and the rules is govern like Data Protection Act, yes. equal pay, gender gaps, and all sort of
Right.
things, these come under rules.
Yes.
Which is so in institutional development has a history as a matter of context in the intervention and design, both making possible and of course constraining the scope of such intervention. So we need to look around how we can, as an organization, as a institution, as the international organization, because really it's all about to promote hospitality.
Yeah.
In recent years, a number of more specific factors has combined to ensure they are at the core of thinking about how to promote the development. So concern has been expressed about how the specific institution operate, effect of that institution under development. The list of the institutions is criticized. Yes, we can critically analyze as well, and then include but not limited to the following: the state. Yes, the state.
Yeah.
It's what is the role real? Yes, series of debates about the role of states. State is a government. Yes, so how the government can promote. Yes, right and the left and in the politics as well. Yes, all this we can look around, because ultimately we want to be public interest. That's the key things. Yes, we want to promote anything in the public interest. If the public moods is changed, so maybe we need to be changed accordingly. The market. So we need to look around the market. Yes, pure market-based solutions we need to provide. If the markets change, like newspaper, people don't want to be read. A lot of people, maybe only 30% people read the hard copy of newspaper. Yes.
Yeah.
So if we don't have a e-paper, not publishing, so that's we're not going to be sustained. Yes, so that's we need to look around market-based.
Yeah.
So in 1980s, of course, World Bank, yes, that was the institution being. That's the key purpose to promote the businesses, yes, throughout, and provide the infrastructure, tariff, trade and tariffs, yes, international tariffs.
Yeah.
So international trade. Then next is the civil society. The institution of civil society, whether in the narrow from the non-governmental organizations, yes, NGOs, like we said, or the broader form of organized social movement of diverse kind, have come to play particularly role in the development that some people find inappropriate and unacceptable.
Right.
Because it's a non-governmental, there is some NGOs working in throughout the world, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of maybe the criticism in some country that these are foreign organizations, they work in different interests as well. So but some conflict, but overall role is very positive. So the most obvious example, their role as a provider of services previously delivered by states. Yes. So now states is not delivering, most is NGO delivering. Such institution and their role in the development have attracted, yes, we can look around in a variety of criticism. Yes, most serious that the lack the accountability of the state institution, that in accepting the state money, they have to the same time accepted a much less radical role in society.
Right.
So civil societies then is a multilateral organization. The effectiveness and the legitimacy of the multilateral institutions operate in the development under the question. The World Bank, International Monetary Fund have been criticized by the government in the South, NGOs and others being top down, inappropriate, ideological, yes, different. They want to be promoted in few countries, of course, in suit and of the market reform, and not understanding the importance of institutional infrastructure in economic change. United Nations is frequently excused, yes, because of course being wasteful, ineffective by donor governments, yes, and observers. The money is coming from all the countries. prominence of these institutions mean the question about how they should operate, what their roles should be, significant question for the field of development as a whole.
Yeah.
In line with the questioning of the institutional behavior, there is a tendency of attribute many failure of development to the failure to the develop appropriate institution. So we can look around as one development manager comments, institutions have failed as effective development organization, but they still are spin around which development revolve. Yes, ignore them at your. So we need to look around this. It's not mean everywhere is a failure, yes, but still is a growth. But we can criticize UNO, yes, because in a few countries interest is protected more than other countries. But overall, of course, the role is at least there's a common forum where we can discuss the things. The sense of institutional failure have been given to the sharper edge of the result of terrorism, yes, has assumed the more global form of in recent years. That's all problem in the world now happening. That's maybe yes. So further institutional development need to be, and we can say, but NGO play the significant role. Yes, provide the shelters and. So that's then we can further divide them different types of organization, not type the word. We can say primary sector. Do we know the primary sector?
The businesses that make raw materials, natural resources.
Yes, so the organization those sell or just explore the natural resources is the primary sector. Then we have a secondary sector, so production of the finished goods, yes. Manufacturing organization, that's. But we are discussing here about the hospitality, yes, or the service. So R is a tertiary sector, yeah.
Yes.
Or some people call third sector, providing a service of some kind, health, travel, legal, yes, finances, buildings, all these come under the service. And think this any business activity that involve the people doing things for you. Retail business are in the tertiary sector as well. Yes, they provide the service. They're not really manufacturing, they're selling. Then we can further divide organization into local, national and international. Some national can be international as well. There are the many hospitality businesses that are unique to the particular town or areas. Yes, independent business. They are owned by individual partners and not part of the national chain. Although the experience for the customer is less predictable than what the national chain, local hospitality outlets can offer the specialized, interesting menus and the range of accommodation at the various prices. What about the national? National are the many hospitality companies that have a chain, yes, throughout the world. It can be various places. Some well-known example are Burger King, Pizza Hut, or various others, Starbucks, Nando's, yes, Premier Inn hotels. So these are, so the national brand can become an international, yes. So national organization. So organization are growing because in the country is like a less growth. It can be grow in the other part of the world.
Yeah.
Then we can look around. Location is very important. Yes, location of hospitality business is very important. Unlike the business are selling goods that can be sold in a shop or on internet, customer needs to visit the hospitality business to experience its goods and the services. Location of the hospitality business influence, yes, types of the product and the services on offer and the prices are charged. Hotel located in the Highlands, yes, Scotland, is unlikely to be able to attract the business customer. Half-day meeting. So we can look around. Most of the people travel there and the back in a day. However, the hotel could attract the tourists walking, yes, and sightseeing or seeing, the different picnic points, yes. Catering businesses also need to be taken location into account. Fast food, and that's why most of the catering businesses are near motorways where they can easily approach to or leads to or go various places. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Then task setting. Commercial sector and catering sector. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the commercial sector?
They include businesses, like restaurants and bars, food, accommodation as well.
Yes.
I would say.
Yes, the commercial sector include the hospitality and the catering business that have their main source of income. Yes. Sales, food, accommodations, businesses. Yes. What about the catering sector services?
Catering services. Those are businesses that, from what I understand, catering. They're businesses that serve groups of people at a time, maybe at banquets or events for food, food and beverage.
Mm-hmm. So that's all about. That's we need to. In the UK, is a huge growth as well. Both yes sectors.
Mm-hmm.
So is 67% women attached with it. Yes. So then new paradigm, the global economic governance. The recent problem in the international system has been faced. The new need to be addressing dilemma related to the international agreement and institution, whether they are viable or the meet the needs of 21st century. Yes. So that's more cooperation between organizations. That's why a lot of new international organizations being set up, like British Hospitality Association (BHA)
Mm-hmm.
is a national trade organization for hotel, restaurant, and catering. Yes.
Yeah.
So its primary role is to be lobby, yes, government across the UK and the Europe to
Right.
represent the views of the hospitality industry, and the British Hospitality Association has been representing the hotel restaurant. A lot of people they say they are the part of, they have a certificate of recognition, yes.
Yeah.
So that will help, the trust of. Then United Nations World Tourist Organization, yes, UNWTO,
Mm-hmm.
has 156 member countries. Yes, the headquarters is located is in Spain. Yes, so
Yeah.
is free there. What they do, market research, statistics. Yes, more significant the contribution they provide the international forum where the tourism officials can discuss the problem and exchange their ideas.
Right.
That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then next is the ICO. ICAO is the International Civil Aviation Organization that adopt international standards and recommend practices and regulating air navigation.
Mm-hmm.
That's airline industry as well, of course, is part of. So that's is its own role as well in the development. World Travel and Tourism Council, yes, we heard before, yes, WTTC. So the only global forum, those members are top decision makers in the travel and tourism industry. 150 members. It's carry on increasing, so it's slightly now is more, because
Right.
maybe the slide is a bit. So president, chairman, yes, airline, airports, hotel, yes, cruise. It's a lot of industries is come under.
Right.
They look around the growth, they look around the sustainability, they look around the problem, they look around various other things. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
all proper interaction, data sharing. Yes, all these problems. So
Yeah.
that's it. Then we have development organizations. Those help to in developments. The World Bank, yes, they offer the loan.
Yeah.
Uh, OPEX, yes, funds for the international development. Australia
Mm-hmm.
Development Bank, Islamic Development Bank, and various other. These are the few. It can be in
Mm-hmm.
different regions, different organizations.
Right.
OECD, Organization of Economics, Cooperation and Development.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is design, yes, and they just want to make sure, sustainability.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Have we heard before?
I've read it through my research. I've seen it. I've come across it.
Okay, yes. So that's it's all about the development, promoting best practices.
Right.
Okay, then we have a Pacific Asia Travel Association, PATA. Yes,
Yeah.
that's to develop, promote, and facilitate travel in the Pacific areas. We can look around. Early leaders in recognizing the needs of environmental ethics. Yes. So that's they and various other things they carry on promoting. This is a brief short summary. Yeah? If you want to explore, just you type the word, it will come on their website.
Of course, yeah.
EPICS and are the economics cooperation. Their aims to be established the coordination of the national economies for the benefit of the countries in Asia. Permanent secretary located in Singapore, where all this those sort of we're all about hotel industry. Singapore is also very popular destination as well, so they have a lot of then the growth, the international charter in the modern tourism and growing in international agencies in the various fields are shown the growth of international cooperation in the tourism. Some countries and regions have felt they need ban together, yes, to the strength or further to promote. So that's all the purpose behind whatever we are doing is organization to promote, yes, hospitality and tourism industry.
Yeah.
So that's all about. Any question there? Then I copied the link for you, yes, to further because that will help us to when we'll do especially assignment and we can read as well. So what we can do, we can copy this link. Okay, so this is all about the growth in the hospitality industry. Yes, the benefit, employment creation, yes, export earning, yes, boost aggregate demand. All this we are doing. Yes, risk from the rapid expansion in the hospitality or tourism industry can be some risk. Yes.
Okay. I don't see your screen, by the way. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, you can't. Okay. Yes. Now.
Now, yeah.
So we can look around. Yes, is all about for many developing countries, tourism is already a major part of the economy. Yes, it's a bit discussion, some facts and figures. Risk, some background of global tourism industry. Yes, because we're discussing internationally. We have some videos. Yes, some different part of the world. Yes, tourism in Africa. Yes, we discuss health in Thai economy. Yes. Even one video is in Iran and a bit quiz as well. So his copies there. In Asia, tech race and various other things. So that's one link. And then second link is also is quite useful. Specific in Africa. So we can copy the link. So is some facts and figures given, yes. Direct and total contribution travel and tourism, yes. Global economy from 2006 to 2018. So some facts and figures given. So if we need to, we can use in assignments as well. Yes. It's
Yeah.
quite, quite research, status. Yes, they publish a lot of facts and figures about these, the development. So a lot of research. So it's quite good to use. Copy the link as well. Yes, the country most, yes, crowded with the tourists. Yes,
Yeah.
Vatican City is most, yes, then various other parts and countries as well. Yes,
Right.
as a percentage. Can you see? Yes.
Yeah. I see.
Okay. So next we'll go through a bit, this is sort of the quiz all about the local, national, and primary and secondary sector.
Mhm.
So can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go through which sector is usually the biggest in the developed economy like the UK and US. Is it primary sector, secondary sector, financial sector, or tertiary sector?
Hold on. I'm not sure. It might be between secondary sector and
Secondary is selling, primary is raw
it's
material.
confusing because it's and the US. That's why.
Yes, so but is it service sector or is it financial sector?
I'll go with financial sector. Oh,
That's
close.
not correct. Another name of territory sector is any other name of which we discuss?
Service sector.
Yes, correct. Businesses that operate in the territory sector, what are they? They are service sector. Are they social services, manufacturers? Which are?
Services.
Yes, correct. The business that convert natural resources into the product are classified.
Manufacturers.
Correct. Which of these primary sectors?
Crop production.
Good. Which one of these not a territory sector?
Cement production.
The process of declining manufacturing in developed economies is known as?
Outsourcing.
No. A firm that produce similar goods and the services usually seen as a part of?
Industry.
Correct. And automobiles industry businesses like Jaguar, Land Rover operate mainly in which sector?
The secondary sector.
Is a primary, secondary? Yes.
Secondary.
And which of these is a developing or emerging economies?
Brazil.
Correct. Well done. So first was territory sector, yes?
Right.
Such sector in both countries is yes. Another correct. That was yes. Industrialization, yes.
All right. Okay.
Declining in some developed countries. Yeah. Industry is moving away. Yeah. So that's all was. And today we just learn about NGOs roles and various other in an organization development. I copied the link, so please just go through. If you have any question, drop me email. I'll get back to you. So we'll keep up to here today because it's small list. More is which is quite. This unit is a link with 1 and 2 and 3. Huh? So maybe a repetition of few things. Huh?
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. So great. See you next week and have a wonderful week.
You too.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.